Hello everyone, this is Paul from DLT Trading, and today I'm going to show you the Ambush Alpha Kydex Sheaths. So we'll start with the base Kydex Sheath. If you order your knife or order this individually, this is what it includes. The Kydex Sheath for the Alpha includes a fixed drop loop that is removable, so you could drop it lower or reverse it around for left-handed carry. So if you haven't seen the different options we have, the slots on here aren't just for looks, they are made for pouches that we have. So this is the large pouch, and we also have a small pouch, and we'll go into it a little bit later on the different uses for these pouches. So we'll start with the spacing on this. Since it does have the slot, the spacing here is 1.5 inches, and that's 3/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch from here. And on this side there's only 3 rivets 3/4 inch spaced apart. So that allows for different mounting options. So if you don't like the fixed drop loop, it makes it Tech-Lock compatible. You can see here, this is a carbon fiber option with a vertical carry Tech-Lock. You can also unbolt this and use the 1.5 inch spacing here to have it for horizontal carry if you prefer that. So with the Tech-Lock, it does make it a little bit harder to use the pouch, but you can still see there's space in here for the pouch straps to go through, and I'll show you that later as well. So how do you mount the pouches? So first off, I find it easiest to unscrew the drop loop, and we'll just set that to the side. And since we already have our FDE mounted with the large pouch, we'll put the small pouch on this sheath. So these are Velcro strapped in the back, and just insert your little straps through the slots. And onto the other side. Alright, so pull it nice and tight, pull it down, and strap it on. So now it's a little bit tricky on the larger pouch. The small one isn't quite so difficult, just to put your drop loop back on. So the strap on the back here, the strap on the back will go in between the spacing here. So put that on there, and drop our screws back in. Alright, we'll snug these up nice and tight. So with the pouch on there, it does cant the drop loop a little bit. Not so bad, but it is a little bit canted now. There's not much we can do about that just because of the thickness of the straps. So now we have our Ambush Alpha OD Green with the OD Green pouch. And I'll show you the different options and what we're going for with the 2 different pouch sizes. So I'm sure everybody's seen little Altoid survival tin, whether you make your own, you buy an aftermarket one, it's pre-filled, whatever the case may be. It fits perfect in a large pouch here. So you can pack anything you want in there, whether it's your fishing kit, your fire starting kit, whatnot. It fits real well in there, it's not going to go anywhere. This one is just Velcro attached, and you can see it does have a really wide Velcro pouch, so it does get good retention on it. And if you're not into the Altoids thing, here is a Light My Fire tinder dust. That fits in there a little bit more snug, but it does fit pretty well. You can see there's still a little bit of room in there if you wanted to try to pack something in. And you could make your own, pouch style like this if you wanted to. I have an old shoe can or something like that. So that's what we're going for with the large pouch. And with the small pouch, we wanted to do this for kind of a various number of reasons. Whether you wanted to have a smaller knife, here is a Benchmade Griptilian. If you wanted a secondary knife to carry with you, whether you're backpacking, camping, bushcrafting, whatever the case may be. So that fits in there well. This one is buckle retention, and it is adjustable on the bottom here. Velcro adjustable, so you can tighten it down a little bit, so your knife's not going to go anywhere. Other common things that people put in here: Swiss Army Farmer. Nice because this does have a saw on it, so if you needed little saw with you or anything like that. There's a wide range of tools in there, so you can put that in there. Close that up, and you have your farmer with you. And lastly, the common one is this is an Exotech match cap. So you can put your matches in here if you don't like dealing with fire steels. If you're not familiar with this, it does have a little striker on the bottom for your matches. And pop that in there and you're good to go. So we do have a couple other accessories to go with our Kydex sheaths, not just for the Alpha, but all of our Kydex in general. This is a basic fire steel holder. This does come in black only. We do not have multiple color options at this time. So this is 1.5 inch, and you can see there the bottom hole is oblong. Originally, when we carried Bark River factory Kydex, the hole spacing wasn't exactly 1.5 inch, so we made this so whether you make your own or if you have an original Bark River sheath, it makes it a little more universal if the spacing isn't exact. So these mount. This can mount, typically you mount this on the back side away from your carry, and it fits any 3/8 fire steel. So this Exotech Nano Striker, the rod itself isn't 3/8, but the body is, so it fits really well in here. I do make these for a snug fit, so you don't lose your fire steel. For example, this is a Bark River made Ghost Green Jade, not exactly cheap, so we make these pretty tight so you don't lose your fire steel. They're easier to take off when they're mounted, rather than just in my hand like this. And you don't need an expensive fire steel either. Even if you just have a basic Light My Fire Army 2.0, that'll do you just fine. But guys like to color match their fire steel to their handle. So we'll show you the sheath. This is one of the sculpted versions in the snakeskin canvas. So we have the cutouts here. On the back side we have that, so you can just put your thumb on it, then push, take the sheath out. Makes it a lot easier. Some guys get their hand down here and just not a good place to put your hand, so keep your thumb on the top and fingers away from the blade. And that's all there is to it. So I'll show you a couple colors here. So we have the pouches in OD green, tan to try to match the FDE, as well as black, and black is black. Black will go with pretty much anything. So you can see OD green Kydex, FDE Kydex, black carbon fiber, just your plain black. And we also have a couple cool colors, the Cryptek patterns. And these are all at no additional cost when you buy your knife. If you don't like leather, then you can have your pick of any of these Kydex colors. So that's all there is to it, and you can put as many accessories on your Kydex sheath as you want, or just leave it plain and use it as is. Thanks for watching, everyone.